tossed a cigarette butt, and to my surprise, the grass around it just avoided it. Then, I realized the ground was made of clay. When I climbed to the roof, I was even more shocked. Every house in this neighborhood was identical. It was like the whole area had been copied and pasted. Even the clouds in the sky looked fake. I only wanted to buy a house for my girlfriend, but seeing all this, a wave of fear rushed over me. I quickly grabbed my girlfriend and we decided to leave. We drove for what felt like forever, but somehow kept returning to the same model house, number 9. As night fell and the fuel ran low, we reached number 9 again. We had no choice but to go back inside. To our surprise, the fridge had champagne and fruit, but the strawberries tasted like wax, no flavor at all. We didn't care, ate what we could, and rested for the night. The next day, we decided to leave on foot, avoiding any turns. We walked toward the sun. We walked until the sun set, but still hadn't left the neighborhood. Just as we were about to give up, my girlfriend noticed a light coming from a house. She rushed inside, thinking there were others here. But when she entered, the table was filled with the food we ate last night. We were back to square one. The only difference? There was a box at the gate, filled with supplies and food. I felt like I was being toyed with. To make them stop this game, I decided to take action. I set fire to house number 9. Hoped this would draw out whoever was behind this, but by the time the house turned to ashes, we still hadn't seen anyone. Exhausted, we fell asleep. When we woke up, a box had appeared in front of us. This time, instead of food, it contained Eli's baby. On the box, it read, "Raise the child and be released." What was even stranger was that house number 9, the one we burned to the ground, was now fully restored, looking as if nothing had ever happened. We had no choice but to accept this reality, and put our last hope in the message left on the roof. Luckily, the baby grew at an alarming rate. By day 98, he looked like a teenager. Not only did he look just like a regular kid, but he had an incredible ability to mimic. He could almost perfectly replicate everything we said. I hadn't given up on escaping, and I followed the rules. The trash was to be put in a box, and someone would come to collect it. I sat there staring at the box, waiting for the collector to show up, but it always disappeared when I wasn't looking. Finally, I came up with a plan. Since this world was fake, the answer must lie underground. I began digging. I thought that if I dug deep enough, I would reach the real world. Day and night, I dug, from hope to obsession. Sometimes, I swore I could hear sounds from below, sounds just like the ones the boy made while watching TV. Then, I made a desperate decision. I wouldn't let my girlfriend feed the boy anymore. I locked him in the car outside. I believed that whoever was behind this wouldn't let him die, but my girlfriend softened. A long time spent with the boy made her care for him. After this, things between us began to change. I stopped caring for her and the boy, and dug relentlessly. When I grew tired, I slept in the hole, and when I woke up, I dug again. Meanwhile, my girlfriend came up with her own plan. She wanted to uncover the mystery of the boy. One day, the boy brought a book from somewhere, full of strange symbols, but the pictures made it clear. It was a book about studying humans. My girlfriend wanted to know where the book came from, but the boy was guarded, refusing to say. So she pretended to play a mimic game with him, asking him to imitate everyone he had seen. And then